class we have seen on the construction of DFA from the language. So now we are going to see the construction of NFA. So we'll take an example of this. So construct an NFA, construct an NFA. So NFA you need to construct. What question will take us? You need to have two consecutive zeros. Two consecutive zeros and or two consecutive ones. Okay, either it may be a two consecutive zeros or it may be a two consecutive ones we can have. In that way you need to construct the NFA. Okay, so now what we'll do is we'll have in first step we'll just construct the two consecutive zeros of NFA. So now we'll take an initial state Q0 and then I'm just having a 0 as an input, and then I'm moving to the next state Q1, and then I'm just moving to the Q0 Q2. So now since it has two consecutive zeros, we need to reach the final state here. Okay, so that will be the DFA diagram or the transition diagram for this two consecutive zeros. Okay, now we are including the two consecutive ones also. So if you are including two consecutive ones there, then what will happen? So here in the next step, this is first. Secondly, what will happen is you are going to add two consecutive ones also. So what you will do? So if you are adding two consecutive ones here from Q0, so you will be, why we are starting from Q0 here? Either it may be having zeros or it may be having ones. So both it should start from Q0 only, that is initial state only it needs to start. We cannot start it from here and all. So it should have consecutive ones. So first we are going to have first we are going to have 1 here and it will go to what? It will go to Q3. Again it will go to 1, it will have an input of 1 and it will go to Q4. So this will be the final state now. Okay, so now we have constructed two diagrams and we have joined it. So first we have constructed two consecutive zeros diagram and then two consecutive ones, and just we have joined it with this initial state. Now this Q0 may have a self transition of 0, 1. Okay, this Q0 will have, if it is 1, it will go to 1 because it's an NFA. NFA means what? From single state with the same input, it will go to the different states. That one we have seen in NFA, right? Like if it is an Q0, now you just draw the transition table and see it is 0, 1. Now from Q0, if it is 0, it will go to Q0 as well as Q1. If it is 1, it will go to Q0 as well as Q3. So it's an NFA. So from a single state, it is going with the same input, it is going for the different states. Okay, now we have constructed an NFA here. So it has 0, 1 transition here also. So if needed, because we have seen, we have taken a question like it should have two consecutive zeros, consecutive ones inside a string. It may be at the end, it may be at the middle, it may be at the starting, wherever it may be, we don't know. So it's a generalized question. It should have, the string may have zeros, two consecutive zeros and two consecutive ones. Consecutive means it's a continuous. So now here also if we need, we can take 0, 1, and here also if we need 0, 1, because we don't know where the consecutive zeros will come. Okay, so that I am taking initial state 0, 1 and final state 1, 0, 1 transition, and then here also 0, 1 transition I am taking. So now you just take one example like 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 0, 0 will take. So now here at the end of the string there is a consecutive 0 is there. So the string needs to be accepted. Our question is like that. And here also 1, 1 consecutive is there in the middle. So the string needs to be accepted. So you just check from Q0. From Q0 it is accepting for 0. So it is accepting for 0. So from Q0 either it may accept here itself. Okay, so or either it may accept here. Okay, then it reaches to 1. From 0 to 1, if we are having here, so we can have 1 here also, like if we are having 1, so then here also we can have 1. So now here also we can have 1 here, so it is accepting for 1 also. Now again it is going for 1. Now if we are accepting this 0 comma 1, then it will reach us here 1 also, it is accepted. Okay, now again if it is 0, then it is not coming to this path. Okay, coming to this path. So now what we'll do is, so now if we are adding 1 here, 1, and if you are adding 1 here, then what will happen, you just check. So 0, then again 0, 1, this path 0, then again here 1, and again 1 it is reaching. Okay, again 0, again 0, again 1, again 2 consecutive zeros will come here itself, the self transition. So now this string is accepted. We are also constructed an NFA here. Okay, because NFA we can have any number of self transition and any number of inputs. The same inputs can go to the different states. So we don't have any problem here. So we can put any number of 0 comma 1 here. So that's why I have taken. So if suppose you are not going to have like, if suppose you are not going to have like, so 0, okay, 0 1 1, sorry, 0 1 0 1 0 1, so there is no consecutive zeros and consecutive ones. So I am taking 0, I am taking 1 here, I am taking 0, then I am taking 1. So then we are not reaching to the final state because 0, again it is not going anywhere. Okay, so this is how you will be joining the, you will be checking with the NFA. So now here you should put 0. So you just check, here I am putting 0, and then here nothing. So only this term is there. So now you check with 0 1 0 1 0 1. Okay, now what I will do is 0. So 1 we cannot go anywhere. So next, if I am starting from this state, if I am starting from this Q1 as an initial state, so it will start from 0, then 1, then it is 0, then again 1, then again 0, again 1. The self transition loop is going on here itself, so it won't be accepted here. So only if only the state is being in consecutive zeros, the given DFA should accept, or else it should not be accepted. So once if you are removing this, you just check with, here I am going to have 0, so Q2, so this also I will remove it, so Q4. Okay, now what I'll do is I'll take this one. So now it starts with 0, okay, then 1 is there, then again 0 is there, then no 1 is there. So again if it is like 0 0 1 0 0 1, like this will take 2 consecutive zeros is there. So now 0, now 0 here, then again 1 is coming, it is not accepted. So if you need to draw 1 here, we can put it. Then 0 0 will come, 0 only, so it is not going beyond that, so we can add 0 comma 1 here. So now as per the string of acceptance, because the 2 consecutive zeros, normally how the 2 consecutive zeros will be, just you will add 0 0 here, 1 1 here. So whenever you are getting 2 consecutive zeros, it will be accepted. But as per the string, since the generalized question is like this, so we need to get a string like this. So if the string is like 0 0, if it is starting the consecutive 0 here and ending the consecutive 0, then the DFA is little bit, it is changing, because the NFA diagram will have any type of input can be taken to the different set of states. Okay, so this is how you will be drawing a generalized NFA diagram from a question, whatever the language they have been given. Okay, so next class we'll see in detail about how we are going to convert a given NFA to a DFA. How we are going to convert a given NFA to DFA.